what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sherwin. I'm a celebrity manicurist and so much more. Welcome. Come on in, gather around, sit down. Before you do that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You're going to love it here, I promise. If you are returning to my channel, hey friend, welcome. Thanks for coming. So today, another episode of doing my nails and talking. So we'll be doing my nails and talking at the same time. Today is more like a prep. I did my nails 2 weeks ago. I think this was like Mother's Day's. I think this was Mother's Day's nails. Mother's Day. Tongue twister. Mother's Day nails. I decided that I wanted to take them off. I actually want my nails green. Not dark green, but like a mint green. I'm thinking mint green to take me into summer. So I decided that I wanted to take the nails off. For Mother's Day, I actually went with a nude on my nails, and then I added some chrome, like some iridescent chrome on it. It was pretty cute. It was just a gel mani. I wanted to do gel X, but then I decided probably not. Because I get lazy sometimes when it's time to do my nails and I know like something's coming up. If I'm not doing my nails for fun, most likely I'm not going to add any tips. I'm not going to add any extensions at all. If it's something that I'm doing because, okay, I have to keep something on my nails, or I'm going somewhere, or it's a special occasion, then I'm going to sit down and do what needs to be done, straight to the point. Like, we're not adding length, we're not doing anything. I just want my nails to be cute. So if I'm out holding a glass of wine, it looks good. This video is going to be pretty short. So we're just going to use this video to prep me for my next set, which I'll also be probably uploading on my Instagram page. So if you're following me for nails on Instagram, it is Sherwin_Hora. Recently, I made a personal public page, like a page where I don't have to always be posting about work, nails, working with celebrities, all my great accomplishments. Like, I felt like I needed a space to breathe. It had become very difficult for me to post my personal stuff, and you guys know I like to post about my man, my children, like family stuff and things that I do, but it had become real and it's not my fault. I feel like with Instagram becoming a niche-based place, it started becoming difficult to post what I wanted to post on my page. So I was just like, okay, well, I have people from the industry following me. I have PR following me. I have agencies following me, like all these perspectives following me. They could become prospective clients. I have magazines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have so much professionals following me now that it's just like, I need to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, that page had to become the generic page, basically. In short, that page had to become the generic page, and so I decided to make myself a personal page, which is public now. I haven't posted a thing on there. Only 87 people from my 7,000 followers actually came over. I don't know if people think it's a fake page or I'm being hacked or something, but I plan on posting soon. I'm not huge on this social media thing, okay? I'm doing YouTube, but to say that I'm huge on like the whole social media perspective, I am not, okay? My career started on and off social media. So on social media, I started getting clientele for my everyday clients, but off social media, I continue to get booked. So I don't necessarily need Instagram or social media to be busy or to be booked. And I actually try to persuade everyone, because the world is trying to persuade you that all you need is Instagram. No, Instagram is free. The only thing you need to know about Instagram is that it's free. I always persuade people to start communities outside of social media and Instagram, because what if, let's just say what if one day the platform goes down? I know Instagram has had a glitch, like a day glitch before, like 24 hours. But what if one day that glitch is like a whole month? Let's just say more than 24 hours, then what? So if you're in business for anything, not just nails, I am persuading you, I am letting you know, start a community. This is your sign to start a community outside of Instagram Start relationships outside of Instagram. Make relationships outside of Instagram. Promote your business outside of Instagram and any other social media. But please still use the free platforms. Just in case. Like, never put all your eggs in one basket. One thing I'm gonna do is go off on a tangent because that's not what this video is about at all. So anyways, guys, today you're gonna be watching me prep my nails. I'm not going to be doing my nails on this video, but I am gonna be prepping my nails so that I can do my new color. So this video is basically a gem for the Nailtechs. I'm still trying to figure out what to call this. What is it? These pieces of content where I do my nails and I talk to you guys. I'm thinking the nail table talk because I'm doing my nails and talking to you guys at the same time. But I'm hoping that every time I sit down, it's not a conversation for just one particular person because I don't know. But I'm thinking nail table talk. What do you think? But today particularly, this one is going to be about, I'm actually going to drop a gem with my opinion. So as someone who sat behind the table for over a decade, I've always had people come to me as a black nail technician or manicurist. People would ask me, why is it that black nail techs do not provide a pedicure service, right? And nowadays, I would say it's not particularly black nail techs anymore. All right, I feel like back then it was, but nowadays I don't particularly see it being solely black Nailtechs. But my answer was always, I don't know, because I really don't know. I've always provided pedicure services, always. From day one that I started doing nails, I provided pedicure services. Since I've always provided that service, I always felt like that was one of the most, pedicures are one of the most slept on services in the nail industry if you don't provide them. If you don't provide pedicure services, I don't know why. I don't know why. And here's my reason. Oh guys, I can't find my nail file. Alright, I'll file later, I guess. One, I feel like pedicures are the most underrated. It is one of the shortest services that you can provide, which means it is one of the quickest monies that you can make. It is one of the quickest profits that you can make. A pedicure service is about 30 minutes. I always used to tell my girls, aim for 30 minutes. If you're going to take a little longer, 45 minutes, but make the massage worth it, right? All right, so let's just say, I'm going to break it down because I'm not just going to say stuff and I'll break it down to you. Let's just say a pedicure costs $35. Let's just say you do a pedicure in 30 minutes. You're quick on your hands. You can provide a nice polished pedicure in 30 minutes and you're charging $35. All right, $35 for a pedicure. In an hour, you're making $70 an hour as a nail tech. People thought because I specialize in acrylic, that acrylic was one of my favorite services. But pedicures had to be one of my favorite services because I know how quick. I just knew that it was easy money, quick, easy money. And I know I did good pedicures. $35 every 30 minutes. So you're trying to tell me in an hour, I'm making $70 an hour. I feel like people really sleep on this industry and it is not fair. Because sometimes when you tell people you're a Nailtech, they look at you like they thought you would be something more, right? But I've heard stories where people were architects and they leave the architect field to join the beauty industry. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say if you get 8 clients, I feel like pedicures you could probably do, let's say 12 clients for the day, because with acrylic and everything, when acrylic is involved and you're doing full sets, my max, especially after having an accident for full sets, was 8 people a day. After 8, I was burnt out because I have a pinched nerve in my shoulder. So let's say you did 12 pedicures. Let's just say you did 12 pedicures for the day. All right. And I just want to do the math for you guys, just so you can see. I need some visual. I just want to have some visuals for you guys. 12 pedicures for the day at $35. This is what you would make for the day. In a day. In an 8-hour time span, because most Nailtechs work like 8 to 12 hours. You're making $420. That's somebody's out there 2-week paycheck. Or that's or somebody's part-time weekly paycheck. Another reason why I feel like that particular service was slept on is because as a Nailtech, we are licensed, like we're duly licensed to manicure and pedicure. When you see someone's license, and I'm licensed in Florida, so I don't know if, I know every state licensed differently, but if you're in Florida and you're licensed to do a manicure and a pedicure, why are you leaving money on the table? I never understood that, how unless I'm busy and all the girls are busy and someone doesn't want to wait an extra 10-15 minutes for a pedicure when they're done with their nails, because sometimes people will make an appointment for a full set and then turn around and say, hey, could I add a pedicure today? And because we may not have had time to fit in the pedicure, or if somebody walks in and we're all busy, they don't want to wait the 10-15 minutes for somebody, they don't want to wait 20 minutes for somebody, then okay, at that point it becomes a matter of a situation that is out of your control. It's out of your control for that moment at least. But if it is in your control and you can provide that service, why do we have people getting their nails done in one place and then having to leave and go give their money to somebody else for a pedicure because we don't provide the service, or we don't want to provide the service? I know I've heard in the past that some Nailtechs are like, oh, I don't do feet, I don't touch feet. I don't know, I've never seen it like that. Like I never look at my career and think, oh, let me see how I could put myself in a box today. I always looked at it in a sense of, I love what I do. This is my business. I want my business to stand out. I want to be able to do what they do. And if you've ever had a conversation with me before, you know exactly who they are. Okay. I'm a stigma breaker, so I'm breaking stigmas. I'm providing amazing customer service. I'm making sure that my clients get what they came here for. And if they want a pedicure with that full set, and I can provide a pedicure with that full set and bring the money into my business, that's what I'm doing. I am not going to voluntarily let you walk out that door and go give that money to somebody else. I'm not doing it. I can't. I really can't get myself to do that. Like, I'm not too good to do feet for my business. Like, I'm not too good to provide a pedicure for my business. This video is not to bash anybody. I just wanted to share what I felt. Okay, this is my opinion on what I feel is the most slept on service in the industry. You can also have specialty pedicures, right? So think about adding a specialty pedicure to where you're upcharging. And what's a specialty pedicure? It's whatever you decide to add on. Like, I'm gonna have a class. I think I'm hosting a class. Your specialty pedicure is not going to be a $35 pedicure. All right, you're adding things on, and it's not gonna be $35. I've seen people charge $100 for a pedicure. $100 for a pedicure, and guess what? They were not wrong, because at the end of the day, it's client preference. It's a client preference. And why is it that sometimes I feel like some of the reasons behind Nailtechs not providing that service is a pride thing. There's something about me, and I just feel like maybe I should ask another Nailtech. So if you're a Nailtech watching this video, please enlighten me, because one thing about me, I never want to be ignorant. But if I've you know, if I ever heard a Nailtech say, oh, I don't do feet, it never sounded gracious. Like, it never sounded nice. The tone was never a nice tone. It was never a tone that made me think like, oh, okay, well, this is reasonable. This is reasonable. I always just thought there's some type of pride around why we're leaving money on the table. But I showed you the numbers. I showed you the possibilities. The possibilities are literally endless. If you give people good service, they're always going to want to return it. And one thing about women, the year before last, pedicures came in second on the most. This is my book. In my book, pedicures came in second as the most preferred service. So you know, when you're looking at your books at the end of the year to find out what service made you the most money, and if you don't log your stuff so you can know which services to provide and which services to get rid of, because there are some services that are not worth it. And for me, as somebody who's been doing this for a long time, pedicures is not one of them. Pedicures is actually a service that you should be providing. If you're not providing it, you should reconsider. I'm letting you know now, you are sleeping on money that you could be getting, like easy money. I just did the calculations for 12 clients, $420 for the day. And that's just off a $35 pedicure. I just want to make sure, like, hopefully somebody gets something out of this video, because in 2023, we're not leaving money on the table. We're not leaving money on the table. The girls are going to get paid, and there's a way to do it. I mean, obviously, we're going to work for our money. To me, it's less work to do a pedicure. Here I am doing my right hand. Y'all know it's a struggle. Once you master it, you'll have those people. You'll have clients out of your seat in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Polished and ready to go. And women are most likely to get a pedicure every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. You'll see that same client every 2 weeks. It's easy to build a clientele off of pedicures. So easy. Because a lot of women get their feet done. It's a thing. It's a thing. Like, I'm one of those women. When my feet... I don't care if my nails are not done. I could buff them out, put on some cuticle, like, you know, I'll put on some cuticle oil and just make sure it's trimmed nicely. But, honey, I have my mom jeans and the back of my feet get rough. All right. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. The back of my feet will get rough. And one thing I'm not going to do is be sleeping in the bed and the back of my feet is rubbing on the sheets. No. No. Another thing is, when my feet are not done, I'm not okay. Like, you know how we all have that thing that when it's not done, we're not okay? For some girls, it's their hair. For some girls, it's their lashes. For some girls, it's their makeup. For me, if my feet is not done, I'm not okay. I'm going to be walking around here depressed. Because that's my thing. That's my thing. And I enjoy a good foot massage. I love a good foot massage. And also, it's like also a pastime thing. So sometimes me and my husband, we go get pedicures together. This is one of those things that's enjoyable. Pedicures are actually enjoyable, and that's why people come and they get it done. And that's why it is a top service in most salons. If you walk into most salons, they'll have more pedicure chairs than they have Nailtech tables. You ever wondered that? You ever wondered why is it that most nail salons, and if you don't believe me, I want you this week to go to at least 3 nail salons and tell me what you see more of. You're going to see more pedicure chairs than more Nailtech tables. Because they know. They know. They know. And I want you to know too. So, if you're watching this and you're not providing the service, reconsider, please. And stop watching your money walk out the door. The goal of business is to maximize and expand. not to throw yourself in a box. And if you're not a Nailtech and you sat back and watched this whole video, honestly, find a way to add that to whatever industry you're in. Actually, I want to be laying on someone's beach when my kids are in college. I want to be laying on someone's beach with my husband in another country. Just laid out, probably naked, on somebody's naked beach. That's what I want to be doing. That is literally my life goals, to work smarter, not harder. So every move that you see me make, or every move, if you've been here since day one of my career, if you're coming from Instagram, or if you just know me personally, every move that you see me make is calculated. It is calculated. It is based on where I see myself in the future, and not my pride or where I see myself now. I don't care about now. I care about the future. So my decisions, based on which services I make, what moves I make as a business owner, or what I'm doing, you know, with my career, how I choose to move, is always an expansion. For me, it's always an expansion, because if I make a move, it's because it's beneficial. All right. I don't want to preach to you guys. I don't want to hold you too long. The nails are finished. So it's 2:15. I have about 20 minutes to soak off. And obviously my workday is coming to an end because it's time to pick up the kids. But I just wanted to thank you guys, especially if you're returning. This is funny. I just wanted to thank you guys, especially if you're returning. If you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. As I always say, you could be anywhere, but you are here, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. If you are new here and you have yet to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video, and tell me what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.